Hey everybody, Chris here, Thomann YouTube channel NAMM Show 2018. We're standing at the CopperSound Effect Pedal booth, and under my left hand is Tris. Hey Tris.
How's it going?
How you doing? All good, man. So you guys are a smaller, newer company, which is super exciting.
Yep.
And why don't you tell about all this stuff that we already have, because actually you can find all these stuff on Thomann, so that's you know, kind of interesting if you want to check them out. What are the main pedals? What you're famous for?
Yeah, so we'll start from the far end here, and we'll just kind of go down. This is the Strategy boost. It's a clean boost that's op-amp based, using Burr Brown processors and tropical fish caps. It's incredible. It's got a tone section that works as a pivot. So as you bring in highs, it cuts lows. As you bring in lows, it cuts highs.
Oh, wow.
It gets about 10 dB boost. Works great with low watt amps. It works great with anything as a preamp, but when it hits a low watt amp, which we'll show you later, it's beautiful. Foxcatcher is one of our biggest sellers. It's based off of the Blues Breaker circuit, which is the old JCM 45. It has a presence knob, which we call the nature knob, and it has the gravity bomb boost inside, which you can switch order, so that you can get
front or behind.
Exactly. Yeah, you can get more drive, or you can just make it louder.
Wow.
Moving this way, Polaris is our chorus. It's all analog. It uses the 3007 chip, which is the original chip in the small clone.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, warm sounding Bucket Brigade style. You can switch to vibrato mode. It's got a tone, a volume, a rate, a knob, so you can change it instead of a rate switch, and a depth, 2 depth knobs. You can use both to select different depths on the fly, so you don't have to bend over, which we do with all of our production line, really. We give you that second option so you don't have to bend and change it. Gravity bomb, it's transparent, clean boost. It's a great little transparent thing. It's in Foxcatcher. Our reverb is Daedalus. It is a digital brick, but everything else is analog. There's 2 settings on that as well, and you can do an effects in, so you can put like an octave pedal inside the reverb tank, get that octave shimmer that everyone loves.
Oh, wow.
Then I'll skip this one because we're going to talk about that in a minute. This one here is the Telegraph Stutter. That's what put us on the map. Really cool pedal. It's a kill switch. It's a momentary kill switch. You put it up on your amp or wherever you want, and as you get feedback, you can do the Eddie Van Halen kind of cut thing. There's a polarity switch on this one, so you can switch and do a release instead. So it's quiet, and then you get those hits.
Oh, great. Because that's actually the thing with the stutter effect, that in many cases it's just unnatural the way it is. Yeah,
exactly.
You have to let it go so you have your sound back, which is a little weird and confusing.
Yep.
Very nice touch.
Yep. And so that's kind of what you guys have. You guys have Labyrinth as well, which is a routing tool. I don't want to go too far into that because it'll take a while to explain. But feel free to any customers, feel free to hit us up or you guys. There's lots of detailed instructions inside the boxes, and we're happy to explain.
Oh, right.
So our release for this one, if you want to go right into that, is Broadway. We're releasing it actually in a month, but we're showing it here. Broadway is based off of the Rangemaster circuit. It uses germanium transistors, and we have a blade switch to really emulate a Tele. So you can get that warm front pickup. It sounds jazzy like a box, like the jazz box guitar. You move to the center, it gets kind of crystally, and you move to the back, it gets kind of squawky, like a Tele.
Do you use like different, I don't know, capacitors? Do you have all the different, just like a tone shape function?
Exactly, yeah. There's tone sections for each, different caps. And then the knob basically will give you more volume, but because it's germanium transistors that are driving it, it starts to break up as you give more volume. So depending on your situation, high watt amp versus a low watt amp, you can get totally different sounds out of the pedal. It's really cool.
Wow, wow. Okay, looking forward. Let's hear them.
All right.